here with my guest host, Wally Bloss. He's the president of Joplin Rotary, talking about the student dictionaries that are given to Joplin students. How's this program work, Wally?
Well, it's kind of a cool program. You know, with school starting right away, I'll hold this up like that. How's that? Ooh.
Yep.
With school starting like right now, just about. One of the things that the two Joplin Rotary clubs, the morning club, the Daybreakers, and us together come together and bring all the third graders their own personal dictionary. And this is kind of exciting because for a lot of kids, this is the first book they've owned themselves. This is not a book that has to stay with school, can go home with them. They've got to use it in school, but at the end of the year, they can take it home with them, and it's their own book. So, you know, there's some kids we've given books to in years past.
Yes.
Kids smiling, they just love it because it's something that they get to do themselves. And this is a way for us to get a couple of different things that we're supposed to be looking at. And one of the things is literacy. You know, how are we doing as a country? Are people learning to write? Are they learning to read? All these kinds of things are critical and important. So having a dictionary allows to do what it is that you're doing. Shows a picture of the kid making finger symbols there. In the back of this, there's actually a listing of all the American Sign Language alphabet stuff. And to get the kids going, we have them open it up and look at the back and spell their name out, you know, with their letters and so forth. It's also got the longest word in the English language.
Oh,
you know.
my word, I'd never seen that. Is that in every dictionary? And
I don't think so.
That's funny.
Some kind of a chemical.
It's like a page long almost.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it's longer than supercalifragilistic.
It's got the Braille alphabet, but it's got all the other words. They said to try and stump you with a word, but I won't do that.
Oh, that's just mean. Don't you dare. You better have my back. You're my guest host.
No,
don't be listening to that. That's
just
about right.
Don't talk to the rest of the people in the studio. But no, each year we give that to them, and the neat thing is the schools work real well with us. They get us the list of names. And in fact, we get this. Often we get the books to them early. They put a little book plate in with a child's own name inside of it, so that you know they all got the same book. All of a sudden it gets lost. They type their name in, so it's got their name in it. That way it can be there, and they don't lose it, and so forth. This works out well with the schools. And we go to all the public schools. We go to the parochial schools. We get to the Catholic schools, which I guess is parochial. And we're looking to make sure we get to all the schools in Joplin. The two clubs together work together on this project, and it really is something that the kids like, because we sat down with a couple of the principals and we said, is this something we need to be doing, or should we be giving them apps on their cell phone, you know? And they said, no, this is really important for them to have an actual physical book that is theirs, and they can look it up and use it. And you know, you can use this all the way on. You know, just because you're in third grade doesn't mean that sometime later on you aren't going to know what forum means, a meeting place or a market square.
I remember when my son, we go to Carthage, but I remember when he got this, and he was so proud of it, and we
a lot of the Rotary clubs
constantly.
Oh yeah, a lot of the Rotary clubs do this. I'm sure the Carthage Club does it. And again, in Joplin, the two clubs work together on it because there are a lot of schools in Joplin, which makes a lot of sense. But this is the way for us to make sure that we look at several different things in Rotary, and one of them is literacy. Another one is numeracy. Another one is maternal and child health. There's a lot of different things that we're supposed to be looking at, and this is one that kind of meets that criteria and says to ourselves, we want to invest in the kids. We want to invest in the children. We want them to know that we care about them. You know, there's a lot of times kids kind of get shuffled, you know, away and go away, kid, you bother me, that kind of stuff. And here's a way of saying we care about the kids. We want them to have something that is their own personal book. And in a lot of cases, the kids say this is the first time they've ever owned their own book. You know,
I think it's a great thing that you do for the kids, and they're very proud of it, and it just, you know, sparks that love of learning and reading early on.
Lets them know that they're important, and there's a lot of words to find out. So.
Okay, well it's really great, and Rotary does so many great things. If you're looking for somewhere to volunteer, I would highly encourage you looking into Rotary. They do so many good things. What's your website that they can go to?
JoplinRotary.com. The Facebook page is up there. Joplin Rotary, either one, we can get in touch with you that way. So we're always looking for new members.
Great, thanks so much, Wally. Well, meteorologist Matt Posguy will have a look